everybody, welcome back to another episode here on the AfterLife SMP. It's your boy, your favorite man of the up northern states, provinces and territories, G to the P. That's right, I'm back with yet another episode. They said I would never return, and yet here I am. Alright, I'm really stretching this intro here. How are you guys doing? You guys having yourselves a good day? Or not? If not, I hope I can enlighten you and maybe make your day a little bit better here. But today we're going to work on something pretty musical, so make sure you got your headphones on for today's episode. And you've cranked up the volume to 11, and we're going to head over to the Games District. Alright, so in the past couple of episodes, we've been working quite extensively over here, getting the terraforming all finished, and the trees and the flags, basically getting this whole area to look really nice. But I thought today we'd switch it up, put a little bit of functionality to the area. So just over here, we've got this nice pail of water. Now if we hop into the pail, we're going to go down underneath the whole mountain. So this will be sort of a secret entrance way. And I've laid out this square here, which is going to be the new area for our note block looping station. So recently I've been playing around quite a bit with the note blocks. And so I've gathered a bunch of resources here. And we're going to need a lot of these redstone repeaters, because what we're basically doing is a massive looping note block contraption. And you'll know what I'm talking about as we go along. But essentially, I want to make the Games District area a little bit more fun to be in. And also, if you're here, to you know, have a little bit of fun as well. Because the thing is, like, it is a Games District, so we may as well incorporate some sort of game into the actual like terrain of the place. Yeah, so that's essentially what this is going to be. So I built up the first note block section of our looping machine, and I'll just show you basically how it's going to work. We're going to have to build like several of these. We're going to stack it on top of one another and then build it on each 4 walls. But this will just give you the main idea. So when we press the button, you can see how it goes down the line. And I've set up a whole array of repeaters here, each with a 1-tick delay in between, which allows me to basically go right? And then on top of this here, I've got some pistons laid out and some levers. So if we like put down just a couple of these right at random, what that'll do is it'll silence the note blocks from actually playing any noise. So this allows you to basically create a beat. So if we wanted to do like a beat every 4 note blocks, we could do, we just put them down every 4. Whoops. All right, there we go. So if I press it now, you'll hear an actual beat. Right, so it's duh, 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 duh. And this basically allows you to do any kind of beat, as long as we replace the block beneath it with like any kind of block. So you could put wood under here, for example. Actually, I do have I think crafting table counts as wood. I'm not too sure though. Yeah, there you go. So you get the sound of a bass guitar when you do that. All right, there's the room all finished, all 8 unique note blocks. Now we're going to work on the timer. So this is going to go right beneath the platform. And I should just show, there's some stairs here so you can like walk down if you need to. But anyway, let's work on this platform, or sorry, this timer here. So I got my redstone box. Now the way we're going to do it is very, very straightforward. We're just going to take, actually we're going to use some stone bricks in this. There we go. Okay, so it's just going to basically push down a block, and then we're going to have a platform here with a redstone torch timer. Very, very basic, which feeds into here, comes out like that, like so, and then a redstone dust there, and there. All right, and then from this block here, this is where we're going to send out our signal, our redstone signal, to all the different corners. So we'll first go to, let's head to this corner first. So just a simple pathway. All right, so now when we do this redstone, we got to be very careful because we are actually incorporating a delay into this when we add repeaters like this to extend the pulse. There we go, redstone's all put together, and now let's turn this bad boy on and see what it sounds like. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Here, let's make our music sounds. Oh, now that does something to your ears, doesn't that? Oh, we got a problem up top there. Hold on a minute. Oh, and there's a missing block there. Okay, clearly it's not done yet. I gotta do a little bit of maintenance. See what went wrong. Ah, look at this. Okay, so I didn't put that block there. Perfect. So the next step here now is to change out the stone for all the different note block sounds. So I got to go out and gather a bunch of stuff. We got to get gold. We've got to get emerald blocks. Okay, so Puff, I think, sells emeralds. 1 diamond per stack. So we only need 16 blocks of emerald. So how much is that going to cost me? 7. Okay, we need another stack. 14. All right, we'll just buy 3 stacks. There we go. Grab a couple of melons, or sorry, pumpkins over here at the pumpkin patch. Oh, perfect. You got 16 exactly. Aha. Okay. Let's turn this on and see what it sounds like all at the same time. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, then. I guess the last thing we have to really finish is the ceiling. And then we can start making some tunes, inviting some people over here and checking out the tune box. Or the loops. The loop box. Yeah, I guess that's a good name. Loop box. Look at that. All done. The whole room is all finished. So I added in some little signs here so you can see that this is the snare drum, this is the guitar, this is the glockenspiel, and this is the vibraphone. Over here we have the didgeridoo because, well, I you know, thing is I had to add this. This is for my Australian friends. And then also we have down here the 8-bit. On this side we've got the bass string, the bass drum, and then also the snare drum and the guitar. So, yeah, it's looking really good. I actually made a little bit of a tune, as you can see. So I actually, you can arrange the pistons and stuff in such a way that you know it'll create a tune. So let's hear the music. Yeah, so that's sort of the concept of this place. People can come down here and just like fiddle around with it and tune the blocks to however they want. If I were to try and incorporate like, let's try incorporating the vibraphone. Like, listen to that sound. So we can listen. We can open up these. We can like tune it to however we want. Yeah, so Also, one of the cool things, if you press F3, you can see on the right side what note the block is. So that way we can tune it much easier. All right. So if somebody were to leave this on in the area, I put some signs here just letting people know to turn it off when they leave. But to be honest, I don't think, unless this actually causes a lot of server lag, which I suspect it probably does, it's kind of a nice like tune just to be walking around the area, you know, and just hearing this like jazzy, like, okay, I can get behind it. This is the games district. I like it. Alrighty, let's keep things rolling. I got a new idea for a little mini game also in this area, and it involves the target block. Now, my idea was that we would have little spots all around the games district, where basically you'd have a target like that placed into the side of a hill, into the side of a tree, and we'd have a second position, maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll say like right here. Actually, we'll just put an orange block there. And your objective is to hit a bullseye from this standing spot. Now, I'm going to attach some redstone to this, which when you step here, there's going to be a pressure plate. And you hit a bullseye, it's going to make a bing sound sort of go off. And with the music game in there, I've been learning a little bit about chords, music chords. And when I say learning, the extent of my knowledge is that of a quick Google search, so take that as you will. All right, so the first order of business, we're going to have to extend the redstone line from this target block to that position just over there. Now, the way we get a signal out of a target block, so if we attach a comparator to it, and unfortunately, I don't actually have... Oh, actually, do I have any projectiles on me? I don't think I do. Yeah, okay, so basically, when you... Each of these rings on a target block represents a different strength of output in redstone terms. So, if I hit this sort of dead center, it's going to output the maximum 16 redstone line. And if I hit, like, over here, it'll maybe output, like, 8 or, like, 6 or 7. And then all the way at the side, I'll output, like, 2. For the redstone line. So we're going to take advantage of that. We're going to attach one to the back side of the tree. All right, and then basically we have to count backwards 16. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I guess we'll just start going, making our way over there. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Cool. And then on the back of this, we will put a repeater. All right, just clear a small little area out. This is where our redstone for the music section of the path is going to go. All right, so when you stand on this pressure plate, and you ding, so you're sort of lighted up, so sort of activate it. Now, when you stand on it, it's going to activate a piston down here, which when the redstone or the target block gets hit and goes the full 16 length on the redstone wire, it's going to come all the way over to here, and then activate this to go down and to hit the note blocks, and then activate them. Now, we need to tune these note blocks. Yeah, let me just quickly check the Google. All right, so the first chord we're going to try is the E major chord. We're going to do it here on 3 notes. So we need to tune this one to 10. So if you can see on the right-hand side there, you can see the note. And then we're going to tune this one to 14, which is G sharp. And then finally tune this one to B, which is just B. 17. So when we hit the note, actually let's just do a little test here so we can actually make sure it sounds decent. There you go. I like that. That sounds pretty good to me. It seems there's a little bit of a random travel on the arrows. And I can't even see the target anymore. But look, I don't even think we got one close to the center. Okay, that's not good. Maybe we will turn this down just a tad. Maybe it's a bit too difficult. So we'll just move back this repeater to maybe, I don't know, bring it back a few right here. There we go. Awesome. So you can get in the ballpark of it. How far were those? That's it's close enough, honestly. Close enough to the middle. All right, so that's pretty much that. I figured I'd just do the first one on camera, show you guys a little bit about what it's gonna look like, and if you just sort of randomly see these targets all over the place, that's because you got to find the corresponding target shooting area. I guess, I don't know. I'm gonna put these all around sort of as the place starts to grow, and it's just another fun little thing to do while you're walking around the gaming district. All right, folks, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next episode. Have yourselves a great day, everybody. Bye bye.